Just look at the headdress for 1 minute. Look at the headdress. Let me get my laptop. Look at the headdress. Look at it. Roll the coin. Look at the headdress. You see it? Straight up and down, feathers on the top. Straight up and down, feathers on the top. Watch this. Go look at something else. See, it's right there in our face. We ain't paying attention to it. It's right there in our face. We ain't paying attention to it. Look at the headdress with the feathers up top. Look at the ancient Sumerian, Mesopotamian with the feathers up top. Interesting. Y'all see what I see? Y'all see what I see, right? The same bloodline. Do you see what I see? It's the same headdress, people. It's a little different, but it's the same. It's the same bloodline. Look at the bow and arrow. Look at the bow and arrow. Now, I'm looking at this morning, and I get a download. Hold on. Hold on. Before I get started, let me show y'all something. Because I want to show y'all what they called these people. Before we even get started, I want to show y'all what they called them. So we won't get no misconceptions. I want to show y'all what they called them now. What did they call them? Atlanteans. Atlanteans, Tula, Mexico. Atlanteans, right? Okay. Got that established. Now, deep down in my spirit, he the same people. Deep down in my spirit, I feel it. This morning, I felt it. These the same people. Now, if the tribes in Mexico was called the tribe of Issachar, like I told y'all about Tula, the tribe of Issachar, there should be some type of connection to these people and these people. It's a connection there somewhere in the words, in the misspelling of the words. It's something. I get a download. It's a connection there. You got to find it. Let's go find it. Now, I ain't through studying this. This is only a theory at this point till I find the receipts. But let's go look into it and see what y'all think. See what y'all think. Roll the coin. Now, we all know Abraham, the bloodline of Abraham, came from the city of Ur. From the city of Ur, right? That's Mesopotamia. Abraham is with the tribes, right? He comes from the city of Ur and goes to the land of Canaan. Am I tripping? I'm giving y'all the backstory before I give y'all what I'm going to tell you. Let's go make sure that's true, because I don't want to lead nobody wrong, right? Abraham, which Eber and Ivry come from. Abraham, Eber, the man who crossed over. Let's go see. He left the city of Ur in Mesopotamia. Let's go see. Okay. Abraham, he left. Let me show this to y'all before we get going. Abraham left a wealthy metropolitan city of Ur in Mesopotamia. Okay. Then he went to the land of Canaan, right? Okay. Now we all know Abraham is connected to the tribes, and he left the city of Ur in Mesopotamia. Okay. Okay. We got that established. I want to just get, I'm trying to let y'all see what I see. So he left the city of Ur in Mesopotamia, looking just like this. Looking just like these people. With a story of a flood. With a king's list of people before the flood. Talking about they lived 26,000 years and they learned astrology. So when the Bible story starts, Abraham is already 26,000 years in astrology. He already advanced. He already the truth. Right? So this ain't the beginning of his bloodline story over there. Or it might happen over here. It don't even matter. But I'm going to break this down. Now, these people are already 26,000 years in astrology. Let me show you that. So I keep y'all on what I know, and I'm going to show you. Now the Sumerians, I told y'all a long time ago, it took our people 26,000 years to map out the zodiac. Different ages, right? Because somebody had to do it. Now, roll the coin. Now, evidence suggests ancient Mesopotamian cultures, including the Sumerians and the Babylonians after them, were sophisticated astronomers who observed long-term celestial cycles. With some researchers and theorists argue, included knowledge of 26,000 year possession of the equinoxes. So these people knew about the 26,000 years it takes to go around the zodiac. So when the story starts of Abraham leaving Mesopotamia, they already know the story of 26,000 years of astrology. You get me? Y'all with me? Put the coin in the chat. Put the coin in the chat. You get me? You feel me? You understand where I'm coming from? Now, who are their ancestors? Because if they got 26,000 years of knowledge before Abraham, where they come from? Where did they learn this at? Was it the mound culture is the culture that mapped out the 26,000 years and passed it along to the kings? The bloodlines are the original people of the earth. That's what really happened. Roll the coin. Now, the Sumerians have a king's list before the flood. So they're talking about their ancient cities before the flood. The people who mapped out the 26,000 years of astrology before Abraham popped out. This should all go together now. So now, who got the oldest structures aligned with stars in the world? America. So that same bloodline are the people from here who started traveling, and they became Abraham and Jacob and all these different people in the Bible. But let's keep going. Now, the tribe of Issachar is these people. Tula. Tula is Tola, the son of Issachar. Then you got Sumerians, Sumar. That's when the download come in at. That's what the download come in at. Then you get Sumar, right? So I'm going through looking at some shit, and I see theories in Yiddish suggest that the Sumar might be mistaken linked with names like Sachur, short for Issachar. Hold on. Hell no. Ain't no way. Ain't no way them Sumerians the tribe of Issachar. Ain't no damn way, you hunter-gatherers. They look just like them. They wearing the same damn headdresses. It really ain't Sumar. It's shit called Sachar. You hunter-gatherers. You lying pieces of shit. That is a tribe from Timeri over there on the Tigris and Euphrates damn, which I already knew it, but this is just a download. I'm still working with this. Let's keep looking. Now, let's go back and give you the backstory on this. Let's give you the backstory. Damn, this is fire. Now, if the Mexico tribes say they come from a family of Issachar, the Mexico melanated tribes are descendants or ancient special ancestor is Issachar. Okay. Roll the coin. So if they Issachar and Sumar might be mistakenly linked to Suchar, Suchar is short for Issachar. Roll the corn. This is the craziest code I ever broke in my life, and I done broke 1,000 of them. Now, if Issachar's tribe is the first Sumerian, let's keep looking. Sumar, Sachur. Let's keep looking. The black-headed people. Okay. Sachur is used as a shortened form of the Hebrew name Issachar. Is this the real word for Sumer? You hunter-gatherers? Damn, this fire. Let's keep going. Sachur is Yiddish for Issachar. Sachur is often used as a Yiddish equivalent to short form of Issachar, particularly among the Ashkenazis. Now, they're using these words, the fake Jews. Sachur Bur means bear in Yiddish. Okay, let's keep going. Sumerians utilized a base 12 system and held the number 12 in high regard, which may have influenced the tradition of the 12 tribes of Israel. Hold on. The alien Sumerians. Hold on. Hold on. This is too much. Let's slow down. Let's slow down. The Sumerians used the key number 12, which may have influenced the tradition of the 12 tribes. Now, is these the first people on that land over there teaching these people this stuff who came there from somewhere else on reed boats? They calling them gods and aliens and they flying from Nibiru and all this shit. But really, these people come from America. You lying motherfuckers. Trying to act like y'all, they been figured this out, but they will not tell it because it shows our culture built their cultures. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. Biblical tribe Issachar and Zebulun carried traditions, earlier civilizations to other lands, such as Mesoamerica. Interesting. It's a connection there somewhere, people. We all know them pyramids down there, these old mound systems in Mexico, way older than Samaria. This stuff is, they try to say Samaria older than everywhere else, but Samaria is down the line. They are more advanced about the time they get over there. Roll the corn. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Abraham migrated from Sumer. According to the book of Genesis, the ancestors of Abraham lived in ancient Sumer. So is it our old culture going up into the time of Abraham? That's fire. Put the corn in the chat. 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 Give me a 2. Give me a 2. Now, truth now. If that's the tribe of Issachar connected to the Sumerian Ubaid culture, they got to be talking agriculture. They got to be talking about some type of plant is the plant of life, the key to life that came from heaven. Now, the Sumerians in their ancient texts are talking about we have the plant of life that came from heaven. For real? From heaven, huh? Okay. Let me show y'all some more stuff. Roll the corn. The Akkadian word for grain. Grain, people. Let's blow this up. Sa'im. Marie, Marie, is the plan of life for the Sumerian. Marie, Marie sound like Marie. I might be tripping, but I got a download. Marie come from Marie. The city was called Marie in Mesopotamia. Is the grain from heaven of these people. Let me show y'all the story. Let me show y'all the story so I can get to the point, because this shit is crazy. Marie Let's go look it up. Let's go see what they're talking about. Now, they say this is grain. Here we go. The city of Marie in Mesopotamia, trading hub. See barley or grain. Grain, a specific quantity of grains. It says barley, people. Marie and the grain trade. The city is named Marie because the people came from Marie. That's a fact. Agriculture management. Now we all know cuneiform was written for debts of corn, debts of grain. The Marie archives, thousands of clay tablets, extensive records of grain distribution, irrigation projects, temple stores. Central grain was the city's economy and political stability. Marie Sa'er. You see it? Now, let me show y'all that they call this the grain from heaven. Crazy. Marie say, grain from heaven. This is what the Sumerians teaching now. When paired with the idea of grains from heaven, it points to the significant Sumerian myth about the divine origin of agriculture. There we go. There we go. Let me clean this phone off. Hold on. Roll the call. Y'all got to see this. When paired with the idea of grain from heaven, it points to a significant Sumerian myth about the divine origin of agriculture. This is where we get to the truth at. Now, this is what they want to teach you. Grain was not originally found on earth. It was kept in the grand mountain of heaven. Okay, there go the alien shit. There go the alien shit to throw you off. The theft from heaven. The myth describes how the deities, Ninazu, stole grain from heaven and brought it down to earth so that humans could farm it and sustain themselves. Okay. The divine gift, the grain from heaven, often symbolizes the Sumerian sign C, was seen as a gift from the gods, An, and Enlil, to end human hunger. See how powerful this was, people? The concept of grain, raining from heaven, also appears in the Bible to describe manna, which is called the grain of heaven. Now we getting there. What the hell is manna, truth now? Whoa! Manna. What is manna, truth? Manna lapon. Manna lapon means white corn. Hold on. Roll the corn. Enter. Oh, shit. I'm through teaching. I'm done. I'm retired. Casey May can take over for me, brother. I'm done. I done seen enough. I'm done. I give up. Ain't nobody listening. Don't nobody give a fuck. I know the truth now. I can go to sleep. I'm done. Dude. Expressive Science said, now that's fire. Listen to me, y'all. The grain from heaven was manna. The corn to feed humanity on the other side of the world. Them Sumerians they talking about. That's a bloodline of one of the 12 tribes. That's a fact. Now, manna is white corn. Manna was in the ark of the covenant. Was it their truth? According to the Bible, the golden jar containing manna was placed inside the Ark of the Covenant. God's miraculous provision for the Israelites in the wilderness. Manna is corn, grind down corn. We know the damn truth now. Now, truth, you want to get a little deeper? Just cause Manna Lapon is the name of the Lenape Indian let's go see. Manna Lapon is the name of an Indian tribe from Tamari with these fake ass natives. They stole everything. Hold on. The Lenape was called Manna Lapon. Come on now. Come on, internet. Don't play. Don't play. Mentioned in historical records as Lenape individuals. Manna Lapon, Manna Hata, Lenny Lenape, Manna Yunk. A place name meaning place to drink or roaring waters. The original people, the Manna Lapon. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, True. Hold on. That is an American tribe. Okay, Lenape are mound builders. Let's go see if they ain't changed all the shit over. Ancient mound building cultures of North America. Hold on. Roll the coin. Hold on. I ain't done. The Lenape migrated west and encountered or even fought the mound building people. Okay. Now, hold on. Now, we all know the bloodline of the Assyrian, the Babylonian, the Sumerian started fighting against the Egyptians for some odd reason over time. We know that. That's a historical fact. Now, this shit just get deeper and deeper by the day. This is the greatest story ever told. But the Lenape were called the manna lapun. Manna is in the Bible for corn, the grain of heaven of the Sumerian. Then it goes to the Bible. So now, y'all are getting these stories from our ancient culture, switching the books around, switching the names around, doing a whole lot of switching, telling our story what happened on this land long time ago that was taken to other places around the world. Now, the Ark of the Covenant. Let's go see what this shit say. It gonna lie, but I'm gonna break it down. Now, what if the Ark of the Covenant let's go look at what they say about the Ark of the Covenant. Divine instructions, 10 commandments, manna, Aaron's rod, divine meeting place for the guardian of Israel, physical location of presence among his people, housed in an ancient place. The ark reminded the Israelites of their covenant containing the 10 commandments, Aaron's staff, and a jar of manna. Now, what if they switch this over to religion, trying to tell you that the Ark of the Covenant was some type of religious stuff, when really the Ark of the Covenant was a way of living and corn. Because corn can feed people. It's some type of covenant with nature, people. The power of that grain could feed everybody. The Sumerian just told you that, right? Now, was that knowledge that powerful back in the ancient times to where if you put the Ark of the Covenant in the wrong people's hands, evil will come from it? That's a fact. They spoke about that. They spoke about that. This shit is crazy, but we got to break it down. Now, if captured or handled by unauthorized individuals, the wrong hands, it brings immediate divine judgment to the world. Plagues, a disaster, rather than a blessing. It cannot be misused or treated a certain way in the wrong hands. When it got into the wrong hands, death throughout the land. The gun fell and broke its presence, and the people were afflicted with tumors until they returned it. This shit is crazy. Hold on. The ark really symbolizes nature's power. I get it now. I get it now. This Atlantean knowledge of agriculture could starve out a kingdom if they don't have it, or it can build a kingdom if they do have it. So this knowledge was hidden from evil men who could use it to control their areas, to control the people, to enslave people, right? Now, our ancestor was so smart. When that shit really happened, when it really happened, y'all already know who got the information after it happened. It got into the wrong hands. Who are the people that it get into the wrong hands of? Put it in the chat. And I hate to say this, but it's true. It's true. Not the government, not the hunter-gatherers. No, Moors, Africans. Africans got it first. Africans got it first. Africans got it first. Because when we come to their land, it's already melanated Africans there. Ain't too many hunter-gatherers around at the time. It's all melanated people, us and them. We mix with them. They get the knowledge of the covenant. They get the knowledge of agriculture, the knowledge of the seeds, the knowledge of structure building, the knowledge of commandments. They mix with us. They ended up running us off of their land because in the Bible, it said they sent chosen people back to their homeland. Arzareth. That's a fact. Now they take over. Our bloodline mixed with African Moors, Amazigh. Moors all over the. Then what did they do with it? Then what did they do with it? This what fucked the world up, people. See, now y'all gonna know what fucked the whole world up. The Moors you is using the Neanderthal against us. I believe that's why it's a black and white issue. That's exactly why it's a black and white issue. We taught it to the Africans, mixed with them. We upgrade their DNA. After we mix with them, they come back years later in history and push out the Canaanites. They push out the Hebrew. They enslave them. They do all of that, right? That's why they ended up in the ghetto. Now, when you push us out, ain't nothing left but YT hunter-gatherers. Them the last breed Mongols and YTs, and them the last ones that don't know the knowledge. You get it? Now, how did Moors enslave people with food or agriculture? Watch this. It fell into the wrong hands. We came to teach it. They held it back and enslaved people with it. Europeans, Slavs, sub-Saharan Africans, right? Hold on, we got to go back to the ancient times. We got to go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go see. Let's go see. Let's go see. Moors, Muslims, Iberian Peninsula, enslaved Slavic people. Historical records indicate that it went through agriculture. They say, but rather for domestic military. See, they ain't going back far enough. 9th and 11th century, they ain't back far enough. We got to go back more. We got to go back a little more. Hold on. We got to go back a little more. That ain't far enough back. That ain't far enough back. Roll the corn. That ain't far enough back. Roll the corn. They still enslaved these people in the 19th century. Agriculture slavery. Crazy. They still doing it, bro. They still doing it. I don't want no new knowledge. I want some old shit. I gotta put the word in here right. They still enslaved and got them out there working in the agriculture field right now today. 19th, 20th century. That's crazy. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. This is what happened, people. Food was extremely used to control, manage, and exploit enslaved people in both ancient European contexts, such as Rome, heavily impacted Africa. Enslaved populations were often provided with minimal rations of food, such as corn. In Rome, they were still doing this stuff. It got into the wrong hands, people. Now, these melanated Moors y'all talk about, these people right here, these Negro Moors, these people right here, that y'all be showing on y'all page, acting like they some type of hero. These are the people that was using the agriculture knowledge to enslave Slavic people. You get it? They still do this shit today. Now, that's why they got the white girls all in their goddamn pictures and roll the corn. This is what these boys still claiming today. They ruled over England. How did they rule? They got the bloodline from us and the knowledge from us, and they ruled over Europe for 800 years. How did they do it? And number one way to do that, people, you have to control the food to rule. You got to control the food to rule. If you don't control the food and new crops and knowledge, you can't rule over a people. Why you think in America they want to control all the crop fields, all the food, all the water? Why you think that? How you think these people got wealthy? Agriculture, people. Moors, saints, knights. How you think they got wealthy? Where they get the money from, Truth? Huh? Where the white folks get the money from? Where did the Queen of England get the money from? You got to ask these questions. Then you're going to figure out what's going on. Achieve significant wealth and economic influence through advancements in agriculture. The Moors, indigenous Berber Muslims, they got rich in agriculture, people. The agricultural success transformed European economies and diets, introducing techniques and crops that turn arid lands into productive lands, valuable and highly taxable assets. Now they taxing the land, people. What they still doing over here? Taxing the motherfucking land. Agriculture got them people wealthy. It wasn't no gold, no silver, none of that old African shit y'all be trying to teach. The crop field got their ass wealthy. Now, Queen of England, same thing they did, the hunter-gatherer did right behind them. Got wealthy from agriculture. She did generate personal wealth from agriculture. Queen Elizabeth. You see it? Now, the Queen of England, she knew agriculture got her rich. So she bought up this right here, but she just sold it a couple years ago. And I'm going to show you what she owned because she knew agriculture was the money. The Queen of England indirectly owned a massive 38,000 acre cotton plantation in Bolivar County, Mississippi. Oh, okay. Yeah. You think they just over there balling they just over there balling, huh? Yeah, you don't know where the money come from. You think they got all the money to go that them folk got rich off your ancestors' land. They figured out that shit over there, came over here and took that shit over here, got some more money. They still live on the agriculture fields of our ancient culture in Europe right now today. Mounds out there right where they live. They took it from the Moors, who was wealthy before them. See, you got to know your real history. All that bullshit these people be teaching, it's fluffer. Let me give you the real story before I get out of here. Let me give you the real story. Them people didn't know nothing about tilling no soil, planting no seeds in Africa and Europe. None of them. They didn't know nothing about no astrology. They ain't know nothing about no irrigation or no river. They don't know nothing about none of that. Until our people pulled up on them goddamn ships. We pulled up on them ships with feathers on our damn head. So all this shit you talking about, all this bullshit, we pulled up looking just like this. Roll the corn. Just like this. Canaanites. Whole different people. Light brown skinned people. I can show you the people on the ships going right back to the bloodline of these people. I can show it to you. The Captarim, the damn Mizraim bloodline. I can show you all this shit on in paper. All of them seafarers. Where they come from. We pulled up looking like this. Right? We pulled up looking like this. Yeah. This ain't even their people at all. The first people look like this, melanated. You can tell that's a Negro. You can tell that's a Negro right there. Melanated. You can tell. Look at his face. It is not no damn white boy. It is not no damn alien. That's our people. Already advanced with clothing, bow and arrow, a whole astrology system, pulling up on hunter-gatherers, Africans and YTs. Now one of them know shit. Because we were here first. Facts. We go over there, we start putting that crop in the ground. Palm trees, corn, pomegranates, citron trees. We start planting that shit right there in their face. You get it? Because Nineveh got the corn. The Nineveh town of Nineveh of Mesopotamia got the corn, people. I already proved it. Now these people are talking about the plant from heaven. The plant that saved our civilization and have us thriving. We're going to teach y'all that. But don't betray us, you hunter-gatherers. We're going to teach y'all, but don't betray us. And that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what them people did over there. They betrayed us. Our own people betrayed us first. Facts. And they still doing it. We had a covenant with nature to teach everybody this knowledge. But once we started teaching it, evil came. People wanted to be the man, egos, just like today. They get to learn a little something, they get egos. Now they come back and take these people out, claim they spot. Use the knowledge to enslave everybody else on their land. While that was going on over there, we were still in tribes in peace over here. You get it? This their story. That's why all the wars went on over there. All the stuff tore down. They fought over everything over there. That's why they buildings that look like Roman and Greek buildings, really our buildings, tore down over there. But over here, our buildings still look good. Still, them Capitol buildings were there the whole time. Our shit still look good over here because we never fought wars on our own land with our own people. Yet they did that. Now, let's look at the big picture. If these are nature's people, Baal, these are the Baal people. The so-called evil Baal people of nature. They not. They not. They turned these people's beliefs into devil beliefs. Everything they do is devilish, evil. Let me show you. Roll the coin. Watch this. Now let me show y'all something else first. They go along with what I'm trying to show you. Let me show y'all this first. Roll the coin. Now, got to show y'all this so you can understand it. The Walker vase. See that? Precious artifacts from Sumar was looted and almost lost forever. Why they want to try to get rid of this right here? They came for this, trying to blow this, trying to tear this up. Was looted and almost lost. Why? Why? I'm going to show you why. Because this breaks history, right? Let me find a better picture. I got to blow it up. This breaks history, people. The Walker vase breaks history. The Walker vase, El Nana, on the Walker vase. Okay. This ain't even the whole image. I need the bottom. Roll the coin. Hold on. Let me find the bottom of this joint. Now, let's get to looking at these artifacts, and we can kind of tell what's going on, right? We can kind of tell what's going on. They won't show me nothing, I swear. They be tripping. Hold on, y'all. See if we blow this one up. What the hell? Hold on, y'all, because I gotta show y'all the bottom of this. A good picture of it, so you can understand what they got on here. Why they want to get rid of this. Why it's hard to find, right? See that right there? See that right there? At the bottom of the Walker vase? Now, what that look like to you? What this look like right here? What the hell is that? What's that right there? Look at it. That's corn. At the bottom of the Walker vase. Right there. The nigga said a Moorish sunflowers. Sunflowers from America. How the fuck is Moorish? Get out the chat with this stupid shit. Sunflower was created by mound builders in America. We got the oldest sunflowers in America on the Mississippi River. In the world, Craig. So let's go back to the corn. That's corn, people. That's silt of corn. That's corn. That's why they want to get rid of this. Look at these animals. Look at these oxes and cows. They was bought here also. Just the way that the people came, they brung These two. This what got to plow the field. Now, they didn't kill these animals. They didn't sacrifice these animals. They praised these animals. Hunter-gatherers started killing them for the spring. We showed them love for the spring. Roll the coin. Now, this artifact right here, they won't even show it nowhere. Nineveh corn tablet. And Nineveh is another word for Navala, which is Hebrew. Hold on. Tablet. I ain't going to show you this one. I got to go back and show you all this. Now, let me show y'all the Nineveh corn tablet, what they're talking about. Thousands of clay tablets from the Royal Library of Nineveh, covering diverse topics including literature, medicine, and administration, right? Gilgamesh or medical. The term corn in context refers to grain. But when I found that Nineveh corn tablet, which I got a picture of it somewhere, that Nineveh corn tablet got people with corn rolls all over it. So they ain't gonna show it to you on here. They're just gonna show you the cuneiform. They ain't gonna show you the actual picture of people out there growing corn in Samaria. But I got the old artifact. I got it. Don't worry about it. Now, see if they're gonna show me something on here. I doubt it. But I got a picture of Nineveh corn tablets. And I guarantee you, folk growing corn on the damn tablet. Corn and palm trees. All that shit come from here. So study the Nineveh corn tablets talking about corn debt. Debt. People owe people money, right? They paying them in corn. Grain corn. I just told you Sa'im. Didn't I show you Sa'im at the beginning of the lecture? Sa'im documented in specialized clay tablets or dockets. Sa'u is really Sa'im. Let me go back and show you the receipt. Because I just had it up here. Right here. Roll the coin. Mary Sa'im. You see it? Do you see it? Right there. Manna in the Bible. Corn. We know the truth now. The amount of corn oil.
Sons of Joseph. Where is it at? From the line of Rachel and Jacob, the younger, the chosen line of Joseph and Benjamin. All right. Benjamin is Christ. All right. Joseph is Ephraim and Manasseh. So together is Jacob and Rachel. So Ephraim, Manasseh, Benjamin. That's the water. That's the water. That's the soul. All right. So the water, yeah, it's the water. It's the soul. These are now the names of imposters to me. Yeah, everything is encoded, and it's giving you a roadmap of what's going on. You just got to use etymology with this stuff so you can see where it comes from, not where we're going. we can see where we're coming from. I mean, where we're coming from and how we got here. Then you'd be like, oh shit, well, let me fix this shit so that we don't keep going down this same path. Let's start shaving some of this shit off. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I said about the whole 666 thing. If you didn't know that 660 and 6 spells out.
It's really explaining what's going on. That's fire. They call it the corn dockets, the Nineveh corn tablets, agriculture loans, debt of people starting a crop field for you to feed your people, and they were some kind of way paid for it with some of the corn or some of that, right? And this shit is deep. It's deep. Now we start looking into religions. We start looking into religions now. With that information, now you look at religion different. Now, let's look at something. Let's check something else out I want to show y'all. Now, how did the Arab people get the concept of a pilgrimage to Mecca? Now we understand where all this stuff come from. The ancient culture in America had pilgrimages to corn, to mounds, to fertile land, black soil during a certain part of the year. This man right here. Dude, we are not from Ham. Did I say I'm from Ham, bro? Did I say I'm from Ham one goddamn time in this life? General. Stop trying to put us in a box, bro. I didn't say nothing about we from no Ham. It looked like you done ate too much ham in your profile picture. We ain't from no Ham, bro. But we do have bloodlines, bro. You have to acknowledge that different bloodlines left America and done certain things. You got to acknowledge that, bro. I ain't here to play with nobody and bust no jokes, but you got to acknowledge what you don't know where your bloodline come from, big dog. You just think you in America just here. Ain't nobody ever showed you where your ancestors go back to. Come on now. Let's keep going. Now, where did the pilgrimage culture come from? The pilgrimage to Mecca. Through my own research, we made pilgrimages to crop fields, fertile soil. We brought soil from our part of the country to another country, part of the country on a mound and dumped the soil on the mound, people. And we made a pilgrimage to Mecca. That's corn. In Hindu, Mecca is corn. Go look it up. They just switched the words around and talking about all these different languages, but all these languages are based off one powerful language. That's our language. So it always gonna link back. So where did the Muslims get the idea to have a pilgrimage to Mecca? Where did that culture come from? Right here. Let me show you. I ain't gonna block them. I hope you learned something today. It's cool. I'm gonna let them make it though. The ancient Sumerian had a well-organized culture of pilgrimage, people. Often traveling to sacred cities to honor their gods. They try to say it's their gods, but they're going back to the fertile land like their ancestors did. Pilgrimage. This is where they get their pilgrimage to Mecca. Right? This is what started the Quran teaching of a pilgrimage to a holy city. You get it? Now, the Sumerians engaged in journeys that function in pilgrimages to major, often agriculturally significant religious centers. That's where they get that from. This is passed all the way down to the Arab today who goes to Mecca every goddamn year. The Samaritan engaged in journeys to pilgrimage to major, often agriculturally significant religious centers. Now, truth, why they do that in America at? We ain't never heard about it. They don't want to teach you your culture. Watch this. This is where that shit came from, right here. Watch this. Let me set you up. Load the coin. I'm going to zoom in. Hold on. Roll the coin. Where they get that shit from? Because everything starts somewhere. You must always remember that. Everything started somewhere. Did the mound builders of North America have a pilgrimage to sites? Yes. Evidence suggests that mound building cultures, particularly the Mississippians, engaged in pilgrimages to major ceremonial mound centers. These sites, such as Cahokia, served as hubs for religious, agricultural, social rituals. The pilgrimage to the corn, Mecca. You get it? Let's keep looking. Anasazi, the cliff dwellers. Did they have a pilgrimage? Ancestral Pabloans, formerly referred to as the Anasazi. Oh, they told me they did not have a pilgrimage in modern sense. Now we talking about ancient times. It's ancient times, motherfucker. Their religious life was centered around agricultural success, kivas used for rituals to ensure rain. Hold on. See, I got to get more specific. Computer trying to dock me now. The computer think it's smarter than us, but it ain't. To the four corners. Let's go look at the four corners. Yeah, let's make it specific for you hunter-gatherer ass Windows ass computer. And you ain't smarter than me. Roll the corn. The ancestral Pabloan, the four corners. They lived in the four corners, but everybody came to the four corners during a pilgrimage. They got maps showing roads right to the four corners coming from all over the country. They can stop acting like we ain't do this shit. We did. We did. Roll the corn. They go to four corners right there. There you go right there. The American Southwest, the Anasazi, world consisted of portions of what is now Nevada, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico. We made pilgrimages back to this area. Now, truth now. How you gonna prove that? The four corners? Okay, let's go look out there. Let's go look out there. The four corners. That's in the middle of the desert now. in the middle of the desert, does the four corners have corn or fertile? It don't supposed to be there now. Land. Somebody put that shit there. Look at that. Look at that. There you go right there. Watch this. Is it there? The Four Corners region, corn, beans, squash for centuries. In fertile canyon floodplains, dry farming. Give me a map on that. They got this shit right here out there. Look, this out there right there. They got this out there. Four Corners Monument. The Four Corners Monument sit right there. See it? Roll the corn. They go to symbol on the ground with the four corners. These hunter-gatherers know what that is. They go to spot where you can go visit it. Look at them agriculture fields out there. Quarters of corn in the four corners. Don't even supposed to be there. Middle of the desert, big ass corn crops. Our people put there. They don't want me to look at it. Hold on, let me see. Let me find a map. I want to show y'all that map with the black soil. Roll the corn. Where that black soil map at? Just like in the southeast, that little area right there, black soil, Kemet. Same thing. They used to show the old maps. They won't even show them no more. Now, that is where those people over there get the pilgrimage from. We used to do that over here. Indians over here. The people who created the Hebrew language come from here. The people who created the festivals of the spring, the words, the agriculture, the way of life, all started over here. The people who took that knowledge to other places became biblical. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All that shit come from here. It started with agriculture. Then once it goes to the other people, they come with the religion part, and they turned it into a way of life of the people of those new areas. We was over here saying Canaan with a K. They was over there trying to change the name to English, talking about it start with a C. No, hunter-gatherers. This is the land of Canaan with a K. That's Hebrew. C is English. That's a fact. And they was looking like this. Like I keep telling y'all, they all over the wall in the Middle East. These people do not come from there. They come from here. Right there. Right there. We know the truth now. We know the truth now. That Sumerian story turned biblical, people. If the corn came from heaven, if the manna came from heaven, in the Bible, they saying God sent the manna. You see what I'm trying to show y'all? It's saying the same thing. The Sumerians said the people bring that crop from heaven. The Bible saying God gave them the crop from heaven. Do you see the difference? It's the same story. It started in Samaria. Then they spread it out across the land. We mix with other people. They get the story after hundreds and a thousand a year or two. Then they turn it into biblical stories. All that Moses story, Moshe, all that shit come from over here. Moshe, the Aztecs talked about Moshe. They ain't never read no Bible. Moshe is Moses. Simple. Those are Tamari stories turned biblical. Simple. We talked about our ancient culture has a yin, all on their artifacts. Circle with the dot, a yin, right? A yin. Let's go look at some more Indians. They got a yin right on their goddamn, that's a yin right there. This is lambed, a yin, a yin, circle dot, the candy cane, the cane is lambed. This is our language. It turned biblical. They learned this shit from us. Let me show you. Lamb in Hebrew. Let me show you the symbol. Because he ain't never read no Bible. He didn't never read no Bible. He don't know what a Bible is. Not him. He don't know what a Bible is. Why he know this stuff? Why he know Hebrew petroglyphs on the artifacts and he ain't read no Bible? Let me show you why. This is culture. That's why. It come from nature. Roll the coin. It come from nature. Just that simple. Then it turns into God. Now let me show you. See that cane? You see that cane? What they say? Mayim Shayim. The letter lamb. Mayim Shayim sounds just like Mayim, Maya. See that? The first Hebrew, the nature's people. That's why he got this on his side as a melanated Indian in America. That's why he looking like this. Roll the coin. That's why.